Guys, we have a big breaking news coming out. A massive explosion rocks Manhattan. Plumes of smoke over the Big Apple. Alright, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. It says a pre-war apartment building on Manhattan's Upper East Side erupted into flames Friday morning after a gas buildup in the basement triggered a powerful explosion that shook the block. The blast at 305 East 95th Street sent thick black smoke billowing into the sky as 100 plus firefighters swarmed the scene. Now, witnesses reported a loud boom followed by fire tearing through the rooftop and top floor apartments. Man. There's a video here. I'm seeing black smoke and doesn't look good. It says here the building's superintendent, who was in the basement during the he was in the basement during this event, is being treated for minor injury. That's a possibility. Again, that's a possibility something went wrong. Two firefighters were also impacted while battling the 3-alarm inferno, which tore through the 59-unit and red brick building. Fire Department New York crews, ladder, trucks, and EMS units rushed in, climbing through scorching hallways to contain the blaze. Man. Helicopter footage shows firefighter dozing flames on the roof deck as charred furniture fueled the smoke. The cause? Officials say gas buildup is the prime suspect, but the full investigation is underway. Alright, we're gonna get to all this here, guys. So we're gonna get to all this here. The name a pre-war apartment. I'm like, what? So, that's kind of strange, but we're going to get to all this news here, guys. We have a lot more information that's coming out. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Share the video, guys. Most importantly, give this video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up, the better. YouTube sees that, and YouTube can actually, recommend my videos to other people out there. So YouTube only shares video that has a good amount of thumbs up. With your support, hit that button. Thank you. According to news reports, once again, we're gonna get to all these updates here. A major boom and fire occurred near 305 East 95th Street in Manhattan around 10 a.m. local time Friday, August 15, 2025. The incident caused thick plumes of black smoke to fill the skyline and led to the deployment of approximately 100 firefighters. Wow! Deployment of approximately 100 firefighters and emergency crews. Reports suggest that the fire started on the roof. On the roof of a midtown skyscraper, or was ignited by gas in the building basement. What? Hold on. So they're saying that there's a possibility it started on the roof, but then reports are coming out that it started in the basement with the gas pipeline. Something strange is going on in this one here. Details are still emerging, so they're still investigating. But initial indications suggest that the fire is now under control. Social media is circulating videos and images of the aftermath. It is important to distinguish this event from past incidents in Manhattan. For instance, there was a steam pipe explosion in Midtown Manhattan in 2007. Alright, so we're gonna, give me a second here. We're gonna go with some of these news reports that's coming out. I'm seeing a lot of it right now that... Also, guys, I want to bring up some of these earthquake stuff, all right? So the ground is shaking a lot, especially up there in the Apple. There's been some movement happening. But I also want to talk about these earthquakes here. All right, so there's clusters of earthquake that shakes the Bay Area. The West Coast is shaking. All right, so not only that, look at this, North Carolina. Um, Here we go. It seems like more earthquake rattled western North Carolina. All right, so 4 hours ago that information was put out. So the East Coast is seeing some earthquake. The West Coast is seeing some earthquake. You got this one here. 3 hours ago, more earthquake rattled western North Carolina this week. I mean, you got some earthquake going on out there. The ground is shaking. The exact moment when the earth split wide open, caught on CCTV video. I mean, there's some ground movement, all right? So, also, the San Andreas Fault could unleash an earthquake unlike any seen before. So, yesterday I did talk about the big one. Experts are really sounding the alarm here. The ground is shaking all over the place, all right? Swarm of over 100 earthquake shakes northern California. I mean, it's happening. They just deployed National Guards in Arkansas. These National Guards are training for megaquake, the New Madrid seismic zone. They're saying that that thing could possibly a huge magnitude. And not only that, I want to show you something else really quick here. Now, there's an update here. Here we go. The North America's Tatina Fault more active than thought. All right, so that's a huge serious fault line there. It's just like the Cascadia subduction zone in the San Andreas fault line. We are definitely seeing a lot of movements here, guys. And I was thinking about New York, those pipes that is bursting. There's a possibility ground movement, and you got those ground just bursting left and right. Same thing with California. You see all those earthquakes in Southern California? That's a lot. Things started to escalate when the 8.8 struck in Russia. All right, look at all those aftershocks. It's still happening. Vladimir and Donald is going to be here somewhere in Alaska. All right, today's meeting, summit. All right, so I did talk about that. If you guys want to check out the videos, the link will be in the description box. Let's go back to New York. Let's go back to NY breaking news. All right, so give me a second here. Guys, there are videos and pictures I cannot show. This platform is really strict whenever it comes to New York stuff. And you guys know because of 2001. Okay, so let's go with the let's see what's going on here. I got some of the information that I'm pulling up right now, just removing some of the advertisements. I do not want to get hit with a copyright. Okay, so here we go. An explosion was heard in New York City, one of the world's largest mega cities, on Friday. Chilling videos circulating on social media show a massive cloud of black smoke rising from one of the streets of the cities. On Friday, April 15, 2025, at around 10 a.m. Eastern Time, a large fire occurred near 305 East 95th Street in Manhattan, not far from Central Park. The cause of this event was immediately not clear, but actually we do have all the information now. They are saying that there's a possibility it happened on the roof. Others are saying it happened in the basement. Now, the landlord, I guess he was in the basement at that time. I don't know, something went wrong. It says here more than 100 firefighters and emergency medical services personnel rushed to the scene. The fire spread to top floor's apartment, with no occupants found in the unit, according to citizens. Its superintendent, who was in the basement, the superintendent, who was in the basement at the time, is being treated for minor injury, ABC 7 reported. So it's kind of strange that happened while he was down there. A witness shared on X, formerly known as Twitter, just witnessed an explosion in NYC while on a video call. Never experienced anything like this before. A user named Jimmy shared a video with flames on top of a building. He wrote, "Yes, there was a loud boom just before the fire and smoke started." The fire department in New York shared a video of operating at a 3-alarm fire. EMS was also at the scene with 2 ladder trucks. Crews continued to work for hours to keep the fire under control. 3-alarm fire rating means it requires a large personnel and resources to extinguish. So you have some serious stuff going down here, guys. The 59-unit red brick apartment building was built in 1910. History. Those buildings has been around for a very long time, and it was built strong, brick city. It has 6 floors. Street Easy Profile reported it does have a roof deck. It's amazing that those buildings are still standing. Meanwhile, nowadays we build houses out of cheap cement and plywood. It says here, firefighter David Martinez told the news he was battling fires inside for quite some time. Now, he said crews were unsure of the exact cause but had the fire under control. Now, he said, "We were going room to room. I was at the end of the hose trying to keep it down. It was so hot." Okay, we're going to go with the next news now. Let's go with the Daily Mail. They're putting out a lot more information on this story here. Just give me a few seconds. I have to kind of pause some of these advertisements. Like I said, I don't want to get hit with a copyright. Okay, so this one here has a lot more information. Okay, give me 1 second here, guys. I'm almost done. It's Friday, so these news articles, they have extra advertisements. All right, so an explosion rocked Manhattan's Upper East Side and sent plumes of smoke into the sky over NY Friday. Look at this, 170 now. From 100, it has risen 170 firefighters, and the first responders were called to 305 East 95th Street at around 10 a.m. Friday morning after a massive fire broke out inside a pre-war apartment building. Wow, almost 200. Witnesses reported hearing a loud boom, which sounded like a BOMB going off. That means that it was not from the roof. It seems like it started in the basement. The pipelines or something, gas pipelines. I know, again, up north, I think they still use like gas stove and stuff like that. So yeah, they still use some of those stuff up north. I heard a boom sound from my building just opposite, and the fire, and looked outside and saw all the smoke in the sky. Now, the fire was sparked by an accumulation of gas inside the basement, ABC 7 reported. So it started inside the basement. I don't know why they keep saying on the roof. So flames were seen raging on the rooftop after the fire spread to the top roof. How? Okay, so that means the entire building is being impacted. Everything. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. It says no occupants were in the affected unit at the time, but the building superintendent was in the basement when this event broke out. He is being treated for minor, you know what. The fire department in New York told the news 3 firefighters also sustained minor injuries. Okay, so I'm looking at the building right now. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't show the picture. I don't want to get hit by this platform. I got hit many, many times. I'm sharing all these information on X. Follow me on X. The link will be in the description box. So I'm looking at the building. It's not like one of those really tall buildings. It's an apartment complex. It seems like it started from the bottom, but the flames is on the roof. And everything else seems like it's okay. There's a possibility the pipelines is built in the basement and then it goes up to the roof, the pipes. I mean, I could be wrong. The structure, the way they build those stuff. Again, the pipes were built underground, and then it goes from first, second, third, fourth, and goes up to the roof. There's a possibility, and those pipe possibly bursted way up there towards the roof. I could be wrong, but yeah, all these information you can find my Twitter page. Give me a second here. The link will be in the description box. So helicopter footage shows dozens of firefighters spraying water on top of the 59-unit building. So you have a firefighter here, David, 38 years old, who was inside the apartment, told the news he was battling fire inside for quite some time. So we were going room to room. I was at the end of the hose trying to keep it down. It was so hot. Luckily, they weren't home. He added of the resident. Martinez, a former Marine, said crews were unsure of the exact cause of the fire, but said they have it under control. Furniture is believed to be the source of the smoke on the rooftop, according to Citizen. Alright, so this is all the information here, guys. So they're still working on the blaze by around midday, but had gotten the flames under control. That's good. Once again, the fire marshals are on scene investigating the fire, the FDNY said. The red brick apartment building was built in 1910 and has 6 floors and a roof deck, according to its Street Easy profile. Alright, so that's all the information here, guys. It seems like everything is looking good so far. And again, this is not one of those crazy stuff that happened back in 2001. I believe that this might have been a human error. Superintendent, I'm not saying he's the one that did it, but they're going to investigate this. But it seems like everybody is fine. Everything's great. But it kind of shook many people out there early this morning. Everything's under control, guys, according to the FDNY and many others out there. And great job to the fire departments. NYPD, the fire department in New York, and also NYPD. Amazing job taking care of business, and that's how it's supposed to be. This is why training is very important. They have done an amazing job controlling this event here. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.